93 against her former team, the Columbus Fury, last Friday. Faces them again this Friday. So, hold on for questions.
Reagan, what have been the adjustments for you? You've played in this league before, but now with a new franchise and getting comfortable.
Mostly just working on my back row defense and my serve receive because I didn't play back row at all in college, so I was adjusting to it last season, and so I feel better coming into this season with more experience, just being on the floor and running all those rotations because both outside hitters run all 6 rotations at this level, so I feel a little bit more comfortable with that now.
You're coming, last year you were in the situation coming from college into this league. What advice have you shared or what questions have you gotten from some of the athletes who are just coming from college into their first season?
Yeah, I mean, we just got Toy, who was also from Kansas where I was drafted, and so whenever she was drafted, she was asking me about the league and what to expect, and I was mostly giving her advice that was more specific, like how there's less subs and the final roster is smaller, so the pressure is a lot higher at this level because you really have to fight for your spot and you don't always have somebody coming in for you. So just preparing her for that mindset and just telling her she can come to me about anything that she needs. So yeah.
With National Women's and Girls in Sports Day coming up, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I feel like this, I don't remember who said this. I was at an open discussion and she said, if you see her, you can be her. So I feel like just playing at this level on all of these huge national broadcast channels and partners, it's showing all of the other women in sports, the girls in sports, that they can get to a very high level in the States, which is very important because it had all been overseas, mostly overseas prior to this, so it's very important.
Does it help you when you're playing your former team, just in terms of any scouting tips or advice you're giving these guys?
Yeah, only 2 players from Columbus returned. It was Megan Courtney Lush and Tori Dilfer, so I had some info on them, of course, because I trained with them. Courtney the entire season last season, and then Tori the last half of that season. So I'm sure they had a lot of advice to give about me as well. So a lot of scouting tips on me. So I was able to provide some of that to the team, but obviously everybody's game elevates as they grow. So we're going to adjust to the changes they made this upcoming game.
What advice would you give younger girls who want to do what you do?
Just to, this sounds cliche, but to just keep going. There's been times in my career where I have stopped or thought I didn't want to keep going because I felt like I wasn't good enough, imposter syndrome. So I would just say, keep going, keep working at it, don't give up. It all sounds cliche, but if you just keep pushing yourself and you trust the journey more than the destination, then you'll get where you want to be.
Last for me is, how special is it to see all these young girls come out and support you guys year in, year out?
It's amazing. Just seeing all the club players come to our games, all the high school players, being able to watch professional volleyball in America, have easy access to it, watch it in person. And then we also interact with them as well. We've gone to some club events and some high school events, practices, stuff like that to work with them. And I think working with them one-on-one, because they see us as superheroes, as celebrities, and being able to, look them eye to eye and be like, you can get where I am right now here in the States. It's amazing. Seeing them in the stands makes me feel like it's all worth it because, that's who we're playing for. We want to keep growing this sport so that they can come into a big league whenever they get the chance.
Do you appreciate the level of engagement you guys have with the youth right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. We were even doing events over the summer. I was coming in from Dallas to come in and do events with club girls, whether that just be showing up and signing things or, giving them tips on either mental things or physical things they can do in volleyball. I feel like any interaction with them counts because it's so exciting for them. So we've had a lot of engagement with the youth, especially in this community.
Thanks.
Thanks, Reagan.
Thanks a lot.
Good?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.